SpongeBob SquarePants is an icon, and one of the most beloved animated characters of all time. But Sponge on the Run was a huge disappointment. It was a boring movie that failed to bring anything new or exciting to the table.
Stop being boring!
And any good new ideas it did have was stolen straight from the original SpongeBob movie, which is superior in every way. But there's one scene that really made my blood boil, the dumbass scene in Goner Gulch. It's a ridiculously stupid scene, and I'm going to explain why. We begin with SpongeBob and Patrick meeting a sage character. This character is unnecessary, serving only as an excuse for a Keanu Reeves cameo. He gives them a challenge coin, which turns out just to be a symbol and ultimately pointless. You'll find things being ultimately pointless is a theme here. Then they enter a saloon filled with flesh-eating cowboy pirate zombies. This is random for the sake of being random. They are challenged with freeing the zombies, something that teaches SpongeBob and Patrick nothing in the grand scheme of things. So again, it is utterly pointless. By the way, this whole scene is a dream or vision, so the stakes are zero. It's nothing but pointless filler that might as well be taken out of the film. Then El Diablo, the Wicked One, approaches. I'll take a second to say that his intro song is pretty funny, but that's where my compliments end. Next, we have another forced cameo. It's Snoop Dogg. Why is he even here? He isn't even dressed like a zombie. El Diablo is played by Danny Trejo, which of course makes sense since he's in everything. But he has an umbrella because he can't touch sunlight, even though the sunlight would have most definitely touched him in both of these shots.
All that bullshit, all that bullshit, that bullshit. You're way out of line with the bullshit, all that bullshit, that bullshit.
They could have put a hood over him and had him reveal himself once he was inside the saloon, but that would have required a bit of foresight, something this movie has none of. SpongeBob and Patrick get captured and taken to El Diablo's office, where he tells them it's not a dream.
It's not a dream!
So it is a dream or not? This movie can't seem to decide. He then scares them with his fire eyes and attempts to stab them multiple times, which is pretty dark for a kids movie. SpongeBob tries to use the coin to defend himself, but as I mentioned earlier, it's completely useless. Then Patrick accidentally opens the curtains, and we see how much a tiny ray of sunshine hurts El Diablo. And the movie expects us to believe he was outside earlier with nothing but a tiny umbrella to protect him.
Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
SpongeBob and Patrick accidentally torture El Diablo, which is supposed to be funny, I guess. They melt him and run away, but as they leave, the ghost pirate zombies thank them for freeing them. But who cares? How does this help SpongeBob and Patrick get Gary back? It doesn't. El Diablo isn't fully dead though, as he chases them as a dustwind monster for about 5 seconds. If you're like me, you completely forgot this scene was even in the movie. Then SpongeBob and Patrick wake up. Wait, so it was a dream all along? Why did the movie tell us it wasn't a dream? So unnecessarily confusing. But then the sage is there, so it can't be a dream. He says it was like a vision. So they both had a shared vision, but the sage originally told them it was a dream, and El Diablo told them it wasn't?
Right.
This whole scene takes just under 10 minutes and achieves diddly squat. It's a prime example of how Sponge on the Run failed to live up to the legacy of SpongeBob SquarePants, and that is why I believe this is a bad movie scene. Thanks for watching. Check out my full Sponge on the Run review listed below, and please leave a like to support the channel. Lastly, be sure to check out some other bad movie scenes if that interests you. As for now, don't forget to stay critical, and that's the end of the show.
Bullshit.